Hey everyone, good morning. You know what day it is? It's Grateful Tuesday. Today I want to share a little story. On Sunday, the pastor shared a story. He spoke about a woman who used to pray. So when she pray, you can feel it. And she speaks in tongues. She does the whole, we'll call it the whole shebang, the whole. If you had to look for the most holiest spiritual person, I guess she would be it. And she was very proud of herself, saying that she can see the devil from a mile away and she can identify him in any kind of clothing he would come dressed up in. This woman apparently was absent from church for a little while, and everyone was asking for her. 5 months went by, then 7 months went by, and then she finally came to church. She was pregnant. When they asked her what happened, because she was so sharp in the spirit, she always said she was able to identify the devil no matter what clothing he came in. This time she admitted that the devil came naked. He wasn't clothed this time. This is a true story. This is a true story. So on this Grateful Tuesday, I'm grateful for God's grace. Because whether or not the pastor, the members bought the story, liked the story, didn't business with her, guess who's still business with her? God. And so today, this Grateful Tuesday, I am grateful for grace. Oh yes, God's grace. God's grace can lift us up. It can turn us around. It can empower us. It also allows us to go forth and do better. So today, even the devil comes naked to you and you like him without clothes, know that there is grace for you. But in all seriousness, you guys, we cannot get to a place where we believe that we're so holy and we cannot fall, right? We're not saying, we don't like, I don't like the excuse over human. Well, we're not animals. We've always been human, but God has given us rules. He has given us his word. He's given us an example. He's given us grace. He's given us his spirit. He's given us all kind of things to equip us to try and do better, to walk a straight path. And so although we might make mistakes, not intentionally, if we can strive every day to do our best. But we also want to make sure that we also want to acknowledge that we are not perfect, that we may mess up. I don't mean deliberately messing up, planning to mess up, deliberately seeing the devil naked and wanting to mess up. That's not what I'm talking about. But when we do, we want to be reminded that God loves us and we should get back up. We shouldn't stay down. We should get back up and we shouldn't stay down, because God still has a plan. He still has a plan. He has written a story for each of us. He has a path for each of us to walk, and he has something for us to accomplish here. And so I want to encourage you guys today to never feel like you're more than anyone else, and that you're ahead of God, and that you've arrived, that you don't need God's grace, and that your giftedness is more important than staying under God, staying under God's shadow, in his arms, in his grace. So today, God's grace is sufficient. However, we have to do our part to remain humble. All right? Happy Grateful Tuesday.